Hello, welcome to Margaret LALIK'S kitchen. Today we are going to make together a mushroom sandwich cake. The whole idea of making this cake is to make it look like cake and decorate it like a cake. You can pretty much make any kind of sandwich and make it look like a cake. All you have to do is just use your imagination and decorate it like a cake. Today I'm going to make my sandwich with mushrooms. I'm sautéing some mushrooms. This is one package of mushroom. I just cut it lengthwise like you can see, and I'm sautéing it with onions. Of course, you add salt and pepper to your taste and continue cooking. My mushrooms are ready. I'm going to turn off the heat and put it aside and let it cool down. I have transferred the mushrooms into another plate so it will cool down faster. And while it's cooling down, I'm mixing some Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm just eyeballing it how much I need. I'm not using any measurements. I'm just adding enough so it will cover my sandwich, and also I'm going to use it inside the sandwich. So just add enough sour cream and Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm not seasoning the cream cheese because I want it to be white, crisp white. But for the filling, if you're going to use it inside the sandwich, you can season it with herbs, salt and pepper. But since I have salt and pepper in my mushroom, I'm not going to put too much salt and pepper. So it's your preference. You can do your sandwich any way you prefer. I'm going to separate some, and I'm putting it in a piping bag because I might want to decorate the top of the sandwich like a cake. So if you're going to do that, and also the surrounding of the cake, I'm going to decorate it. Therefore, I'm separating some in a piping bag. I'm also separating some. This will be enough. I'm separating enough just to cover the top of the sandwich and the sides, top and the sides. And the rest I will use inside the sandwich. At this point, you can add some herbs if you want. This is the filling inside the sandwich. But I chopped some dill. I think dill and mushrooms goes together perfectly. I'm not going to mix it with the cream cheese. I'm just going to sprinkle it on the between the layers. I'm also using multi-grain sandwich bread. Like you can see, it's multi-grain. I think it adds texture and it tastes a lot better when it's multi-grain instead of a plain sandwich bread. I'm cutting the edges and leaving only the core, only the middle of the bread. I'm using a bread tin to put the sandwiches in. I have lined it with the wax paper, like you can see, and I have fastened it with the clips so it won't be in the way. I'm just lining it with the bread like this. I think 3 fits perfectly. If it doesn't fit, just squeeze it in and it will fit. You can use any shape, but I think this works perfectly. I'm going to layer it. Like you can see, I put the bread. Now I'm adding the cream cheese sour cream mixture and spreading it. Like I said in the beginning, it doesn't have to be mushrooms. You can do anything you want. This will be perfect with salmon. Next time I'm going to do salmon. I usually do salmon. When I do salmon, it looks like a cake, but on top I draw a fish. So instead of putting some herbs and decorating it, I just draw a fish on top of it. So we'll do it together. You'll see how I make the fish, the salmon sandwich. That might be my next video for you. And I'm putting generous amount of mushroom on each layer. And once I'm done with the mushroom, you'll see I'm going to sprinkle it with dill. I have chopped some dill and I'm going to sprinkle it with dill. Just like this. Also be generous with dill, because dill and mushroom and cream cheese, it all tastes so good together. So it's a good marriage all together. Like you can see, my bread slice is a little bigger. I just squeezed it in, so it's easy just to fit it in. So this is what it's look like, and it's my last layer. I'm going to put this layer, and also on top I'm going to put more cream cheese so the bread will stick to it. I think you got the idea. If you get inspired with this video and you make your own sandwich cake, I would love to see some pictures. Please send me some pictures and I will share it on my video. I think this will make a great centerpiece, and if you're invited to a dinner party, you can make this and take it with you. This will be the talk of the party, and I think you'll get a lot of satisfaction from your work. Okay, so this will be my last layer. I'm finishing up my mushrooms and adding every little bits and pieces, even the juices. So if you have a juice, you can also add that. The bread will absorb it. I'm adding last layer of the dill. This is what it will look like. Since this is the last layer, I'm adding sour cream cheese mixture here and there, so the bread will stick to it, and also it will taste good as well. The last layer of the bread will taste good. And after that we'll close it and put it in the refrigerator. At least it has to stay in the refrigerator for about half an hour. Half an hour or longer is okay, but I wouldn't leave there less than half an hour because you want it to get firmer. This is it, our sandwich is ready. I'm going to take the clips out and close the paper and seal the paper so it won't get any moisture from the refrigerator, and leave it there for 30 minutes or more. And this is ready. It will go into the refrigerator and I will see you in half an hour. It's been a little longer than half an hour. Now my sandwich is out of the refrigerator. I'm going to take it out of the tin. I have a serving tray. I'm going to put it in the serving tray, but on the serving tray I have a piece of marble. When I was remodeling my kitchen, I asked the countertop guy to cut 2 or 3 small size marbles so I can use it when I'm serving a cheese or some kind of hors d'oeuvre. I can use it, so it's very, very handy. I highly suggest you do the same thing if you're remodeling a kitchen and you're having a counter top guy making a counter for you. Just ask him to cut a few extra so you can use it in the future. It becomes very handy. I'm trying to center it on the marble, and at the same time I'm trying to even the edges before I take the paper off of it. Okay, now I peel the paper. I'm going to apply 1 layer of sour cream cheese mixture on top. Remember, I have separated some. The reason I separated because I didn't want any breadcrumbs to get into it. I wanted it to be cleaner. When I applied the inside, I was afraid the breadcrumbs will get into it, so that's why I separated it. Now I'm going to decorate it just like a cake. I have some herbs. I'm going to use some herbs to decorate it. I have some of the cream cheese that I put aside on a piping bag. I'm going to use that on the edges. And I have some cut mushrooms. Let's see what the outcome will be. Let's see if you would like that. You don't have to go out of your way to make this cake. You can just make it with what you have in your house, in your possession. I'm sure you have a lot of herbs and some radishes or tomato. You can use pretty much everything that you have in your refrigerator. When I decorate my cake, it usually takes me a long time because I put things and then I take it back and then I put it back again. I stand back and look at it until I approve the last result. Ta-da! This is the last result. I hope you enjoyed watching me making this cake. I hope you'll make it and you will send me some pictures. I'm waiting for your comments. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And also, if you like the video, please hit that like button and also the bell so you will be notified when I release new videos. Thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and wonderful life. See you next time. Bye bye.